Oh, you're welcome back. We now want to look at this question, another radical equation, and how to solve it to improve our understanding of the concept of radical equation. Remember, this is an application of um, sets, SURD, not SETS. Right, so it's told to solve the equation root r plus 5 plus root r equal to 5. Now, first of all, let's check. You realize that the first um, radical, this one, is not the same as this one. They are not like, although they have r there. R is in the first one and it's also in the second one, but they are not the same. So in that case, the best way to go about it is to move one of them to this side, to the right hand side of the equation. So to do that, you preferably move the second one. So it means the first one will be maintained at the left hand side of the equation, and then our second radical will move to the right hand side. Remember, we add the additive inverse, so it becomes negative root r. Right. Now, to be able to resolve it, the next thing we do is that we want to remove the radical. And like we said earlier, the radical here is the square root. So in order to resolve the square root, what we do is that we have to square both sides of the equation. So r plus 5, that's to the power 2. Then the right hand side, which is 5 minus root r, also to the power 2. Now if you remember, on this side, this 2 can take away this square root. So because of that, the right hand side becomes r plus 5, but to the left hand side become r plus 5. To the right hand side, what this means is that we're going to have 5 minus root r multiplying itself 2 times because of the square root. So take note, it means that we are going to have 5 minus root r times 5 minus root r. At this level, you can even use the FOIL or whatever method that you think is okay for you to be able to resolve it. Good. So to continue, remember the left hand side, we have not done anything about it. Let it be maintained. So over here at the right hand side, you can use the FOIL or the spread. So if you are using the spread, we have 5 multiplying 5 minus root r. Then we have negative root r multiplying 5 minus root r. So if you continue, left hand side is still the same, r plus 5. The right hand side, 5 multiplying 5 giving us 25 minus 5 root r. Then we have minus 5 root r again. Then we have plus r. So take note, what just happened here is just the multiplication of the binomial 5 minus root r, then 5 minus root r, which are multiplying. So the next thing we do is that we can decide to put things together. So the left hand side is still the same. Our right hand side, we have these two together, making negative 10 root r plus our r here. So you want to continue with it. Note that we are looking for r. So what we do is that we can decide to group like terms. So we can decide to move all the terms involving r to one side. So let's bring those one to the right hand side. In that case, we have r plus 10 root r, because he has crossed the negative sign, minus r is equals to 25 minus 5. Take note. So what is happening here is that this r can take away this r. So when that happens, r on the left hand side will be gone. So we'll be left with 10 root r is equal to 20. So if you are continuing, note that we are looking for r. Here 10 is multiplying r, so we can clear the 10 from there by dividing both sides by 10. So this 10 will clear this 10. Then you know that over here you'll be left with 2. So it means root r is equal to 2. Remember, we are still looking for r, not root r. So in that case, the best way to go about it is that we are going to square both sides of the equation. Sorry. So we are going to square both sides of the equation. So root r is equals to 2. To be able to remove the root sign under which the r is operating. So root r squared, and then root 2 squared. So in that case, our next operation that will be undertaken is that this will cancel this. So it means now we have our r left out, and our r now should be equal to, so we have our r being equal to 2 to the power 2. So our r should be equal to 4. Now let's go back and check the question and see. So according to the question, let's put our r inside to see if it is accurate. So we had according to the question, we have root r plus 5, right, plus root r should give us 5, right? Let's check. So yes, that's the question. So if that's the question, and when we worked, we obtained r to be 4. So let's put 4 there to see if it will work out for us. According to the question, we have root, so root 4 plus 5 plus root 4 should be equal to 5. Now 4 plus 5 should give us 9. So root 9 plus root 4 should give us 5. What's the value of root 9? That is 3. What's the value of root 4? That is 2. And together it should give us 5. So truly it means that our r is equal to 4 as expected. Thank you very much, and I'll expect you to try this question.